And joining us now to talk more about sustainability is Clay Burtrum, the NCBA's Federation of State Beef Council's chair. And Clay, thank you so much for joining us here at Blackbeard's Ranch near Mayaca City, Florida, to talk more about this very important topic, sustainability. First thing out of the chute, though, let's talk about why it's so important for the U.S. beef cattle industry to really fight to correct any misinformation folks out there might have about cattle and their impact on the environment.
Yeah, it's great to be here, and thank you for having me here today, Russell. It's a long ways from Oklahoma, but we're blessed to be here on the Blackbeard's Ranch with Jim Strickland, and sustainability is very important to what we do each day on our own operations from the cattleman's perspective. And the Federation is very key to do that with our State Beef Council partners to make sure we're at the table when sustainability is talked about, whether it's here, whether it's on my ranch in Oklahoma, or whether it's here at Florida, that we continue to be a part of those discussions.
Maybe go into a little bit further, Clay, about why it's so important, though, for cattlemen like yourself and cattle women across the nation to be on the front line and for guys and gals like you to be telling that great story about our industry.
Well, it's all about trust. Who better than to tell that story than us as producers that produce that great, wholesome, lean product of beef? We all need to tell that story, because if we're not at the table, we may be on the menu, Russell.
Absolutely. So is sustainability really an issue for cattle operations of any size?
Whether you're a 10 cow producer or a 10,000 cow producer, yes, it's important. We have to know what that footprint is and what we're leaving behind, because we have to leave a legacy. I got daughters that want to be continuing this operation. We want to pass on this generation from ranch to ranch, and we have to be sustainable in order to pass that on.
So when we talk about building overall beef demand nationwide and worldwide, how does sustainability fit into the Federation's plan?
Well, we have partners with all of our 44 state beef councils, and we all invest in this in the sustainability project. So we have to build those relationships, and we have to show the consumer that that dollar beef checkoff returns that $11.91 return, that we can show those consumers in those high population areas that what we're doing is invested into them so that they have that wholesome, lean product every day on the shelf. We just went through this pandemic, and we're still going through the pandemic. We saw what product they wanted by the empty, bare shelves.
Absolutely, and that is a ginormous return on investment for cattle producers across the nation for their investment on that $1 per head. Hey, last question. How is the Federation working with state beef councils across America on sustainability?
Well, they all invest. They invest into the projects that we do, and we partnership with all those state beef councils to show one of the pillars that we have in research, nutrition, to the sustainability projects that we do, and to build a better beef product.
Well, as always, we appreciate you joining us here on Cattleman to Cattleman here in Florida, all the way from Oklahoma, the NCBA's Federation of State Beef Council's chairman, Clay Burtrum. Sustainability research is funded by Beef Checkoff dollars, and you can track the latest findings and get valuable information on sustainability and how it's impacting the beef cattle industry by visiting beefresearch.org.